welcome to another Wizards Unite video, and in this video we're gonna talk about this new update that just hit the stores. So if you haven't updated already, just go to the Google Play Store or the, I think, App Store is what the iOS one is called. I'm on iOS and I for some reason I just can't remember what it's called. App Store, I guess, to update your game. And let me just kill this Pixie. Oh, could be, yeah, Pixie. Usually it's Pixie at nighttime, real fast, and we'll go over the stuff. So there weren't too many new things added to the game, but this update's so good. A lot of QOL updates, quality of life updates, and a key bug fix that changes the game entirely. So let's go ahead. Let me check if this is an umbrella or not. Okay, it's just book. Let's go over to Jibs Entertainment, where they compiled all the updates and also one key update that wasn't actually mentioned, I think, in their official post. So let's just go over the new content first real fast. So we have some new Foundables all added to the Magical Games and Sports family. There's going to be a 4th page to work on. I don't know, I just prestiged my, I think, 3rd page, which took me forever, and we're adding a 4th page. Oh boy, that's just gonna dilute the Magical Sports and Games page, or Foundables, a lot. So I don't know how I feel about this one. I'm fine with them adding new registries and new Foundables and stuff, you know, that's all fine, but it might be a bit too early for that, I don't know. Anyways, let's go over them. So we got Quidditch fan Hermione, Quidditch fan Neville, Quidditch fan, I think that's Luna, and is that team captain Seamus, I think? No, a Quidditch fan. I don't know why I said team captain. Oh, but I've heard there's like a team captain Harry or something getting added or something into the game. Or was that like a brilliant thing? I don't even know. Can't remember. And also got a Gryffindor team banner. And that's the background image, supposedly, for the new registry. So that's the first thing about the update, probably the biggest part of the update. And then now there's one more thing over here for port keys. Oh, well, Jibs actually writes here that the release notes hints towards the fact that one or perhaps several of these five Foundables will be available exclusively through Wizarding challenges. So that's interesting. Oh, you know what? That makes sense, because the only Foundable that drops from Wizarding challenges for Magical Sports and Games is the Quidditch stand. So there's only one there. So it would make sense if for them to add some more to fill out the drops for Magical Games and Sports. Because right now I think there's a wrong drop for the stones one. For like I don't know, what was that? There's like a gemstone drop that's actually not supposed to drop. It's just like a regular Foundable that you could find in the wild. So they might fix that as well as soon as these come out. So that would be nice. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. I'll be testing my runestones as soon as this update comes. By the way, this update isn't out as of this recording right now. They said it's going to be later today, so hopefully it will come soon. And hopefully by the time this video is out, it will be already released into the game. The registry is not even in there yet, so don't worry if you don't see it. Next part, port keys now have a new location that's been added to the 10km pool. Honeydukes, that's pretty nice. I'm personally a fan of Honeydukes, so that's gonna be fun. We don't know if it's just gonna be a location change or there's gonna be more rewards associated with Honeydukes. Hopefully there will be more rewards associated with Honeydukes, so that would be fun. Next part, for AR, you can now snag pictures with Swooping Evil. Usually I don't really care too much about the AR stuff, but Swooping Evil, I would have to say, is one of my favorite models in games. Like, they did a really brilliant job with it. Although, unfortunately, I've played so long this game already. I played so much of this game. I've only seen one Swooping Evil ever, which kind of sucks. And it departed on me as well. And like, I already completed my Borgen and Berg Star Cards registry. Like, completely completed it, and I've only seen one Swooping Evil. And whatever. Hopefully it could be a time issue. I've heard reports that you can see it more during the night, which I don't go out too much for. Anyways, moving on. Quality of life improvements. For potions, you will now be able to access your ingredients directly from the potion section of your suitcase. That's fun, I guess. We'll go test that out in a bit. For your ministry ID stickers will now be more intuitively organized by categories. I don't really go too much into my ministry ID, so I wouldn't know how big of a difference that makes, but hopefully it's better then, I guess. And a few bug fixes. Now this is key. A few bug fixes have reportedly been fixed. Dancing with the Dummies for Auror is now fixed. This I have confirmed with phases. Obviously I don't know what their official title is, but kind of like communications person for Wizards Unite. So let's go in game and check that out. I'm gonna snag this one real fast. I actually need this book, so pretty lucky for this to actually appear here, along with the umbrella. I think I just need a few more of this. Actually, no. I think I need quite a few a few magical artifacts from the for the registry. This is one of them, I'm pretty sure. So, well, that wasn't too difficult to return. All right, 40 out of 50. Okay, so let me check out that potions thing first. Can you manage ingredients from your potions here? Not that I don't see any ingredients managing thing. Anyways, I guess I've also heard folks that report that it's not in the game yet, so who knows. I'll check back on it when I actually know what the heck's going on with that. But here is probably the most important part of this update, and probably why I even bothered to do a video on this one in the first place. Well, the other things are worth warranting a video on them too, but this is huge. Dancing with the Dummies is now fixed. So it was the case that before you had to have the opponent hit you first before this could activate, which is really weird because it's like almost, I wouldn't say it's impossible, but it's kind of a waste of time. It's kind of difficult to actually trigger. But now that they fixed it, it's back to where it is. Precision versus foe with 100% stamina plus a 35%, which is obviously incredible. So you're getting 35% extra precision for auras, which I think they max out at, I can't remember what they max out at, but they max out at obviously the highest of the three professions. So that's huge for them. You could really reliably get yourself crits on a full HP enemy now. And the reason why it's even this good is because if you pair it up with First Strike, which does 50% more critical power versus foes with 100% stamina, that is huge amounts of damage on your First Strike. So there's this thing that I do when I'm playing with auras, that I'll have auras just go into every enemy, just go for that first hit. Now that this thing's working, I've right after the update was implemented, our group went out and did some battles, and it was phenomenal. We were shredding, I think, Forest Chamber 4 with no potions, no nothing at all. It was absolutely splendid. Just go in for the first hit for each enemy and then let the other folks go in and take over. Like, the first hit just does so much damage if you land a crit on with both Dancing with the Dummies and First Strike activated. So that's huge for auras. Yeah, it's unbelievable. Like, before this, the problem with auras is, like, where do you even like spend your green books? Like, this skill is not that great. The other two are okay-ish, but like there's way too situational, the two on the side. And then the aura active skills, they're not terrible, but like it's hard to say how much you want to upgrade them. Like, for example, Confusion Hacks, if you max it out, okay, it's great, especially versus, stuff, especially versus really dodgy pixies and Urklings. Obviously the defense breach, all the defense stuff, that's great as well, but it's most of the time it's kind of overkill if you max it out. So there's that, and then weakening hex is also great, but it's not like the best thing that you could really go for, because like for green bucks, obviously the best route to go for is Dancing with Dummies plus First Strike. This combo is absolutely wicked. If you like also have a proficiency charm added onto you, and then if you have maxed out Brave Charm from a Magologist friend while facing an elite, that first hit damage is going to be absolutely bonkers. Like the Aura in our group, 3-shot a around 2000 HP elite, a Dark Wizard in Forest level 4, so that's pretty crazy. So it's just because we got that easy first hit crit with Dancing with the Dummies, and it just snowballs from there. Just absolutely just so much damage with that move. Anyways, back to the rest of the updates. iPads only, you'll currently not be able to share your Ministry ID or portrait images. Tapping the share button does not open the sharing options. Fix an issue with the title portkey passenger not appearing in the title section of the Ministry ID, even though the player should have received the title. So for iPad users who have that title, well, good for you. I guess you could use that now. Fix an issue with players not receiving XP when playing Wizarding challenges with friends. It does sometimes happen, but obviously this is pretty huge as well. You don't want to miss out on that extra EXP. Fix an issue with the suitcase being badged when a page needs to be prestige. That's great as well. These are all just great bug fixes that they've worked on. Fix an issue with the music turning on in portkeys, even if it is off in the settings. Yeah, that could be kind of annoying, so that's great. All right, known issues. There's a lot of known issues as well that they're still working on. So for Ministry ID, players may receive a black screen when switching from the app to gallery mode to take a photo in the device's camera, then going back to the app. Yep, happened to me before. Players may not see their chosen lens, filters, stickers, and frames on their last portrait when tapping the last portrait in the portraits. I didn't even know that was an option. Just goes to show you how much I mess around with the Ministry ID. Players may get an error if they leave the app while uploading an image from the gallery to their Ministry ID portrait. Player's portrait may become inverted if they try to take a photo in Ministry ID. Really? That's actually pretty cool. Wizarding challenges, foes may appear to receive health or have negative health after being attacked or defeated. That happened to me before, but I think it's just more of a outside issue. Like if something's going on outside, like if you, like for example, I guess this happens to me a lot when I have become the beast, and then I just use like a few focus right before I go into the battle, and then I lose become the beast, and then sometimes it'll just stay at 0 HP, and then I'll just have to, like, it turns like into a zombie foe or something. So I don't know what the heck. Well, I guess I know what's causing it, but hopefully you can fix that, because that's kind of annoying, even though it's my fault. But anyways, moving on. Recommended grade for chambers may be displayed in red text if the player's grade is equal to the recommended level. That's great. Hopefully they can fix that soon. Like, even if, like, sometimes it irks me, like, dude, I'm level 10, like, just let me go, or, well, it lets me go, and just don't annoy me with that, like, red text, right? And I don't know why they didn't fix it with this patch. It didn't seem like that hard of a fix, but then again, I'm not a developer / programmer, so what would I know? Moving on, potions. Recipes may be badged red dot when there are no new recipes to view. Rental Cauldron pop-up may become unresponsive if players Rental Cauldron then try to brew a potion with a longer brew time than is left on the Rental Cauldron. Players may become stuck in the potions tutorial if they tap the allow before the tutorial reaches the Master Notes section. Potion brewing queue slots may disappear after collecting a potion and immediately attempt to brew another potion. Exiting the potion section fixes this issue. Registry. Foundables that are not from encounters can sometimes have a high scene number, even if they are not seen in encounters. I've seen quite a few people report that, so hopefully they can fix that. Foundables in photo mode may flip around when a player taps on Foundable to reposition. SOS assignment, this is only for beta players, so they have like this huge issue with SOS assignments, that like they literally just can't complete the mysteries task, so hopefully they get that one fixed soon. I hear beta players always complain about that one, so hopefully they could get that one fixed soon. General download all assets may occasionally fail before completing full download. App may become unstable on iPhone 5S devices. Oof. Players may receive an error if they attempt to add an emoji to their code name or first last name. Okay, just don't do that then. Players may receive a message that they do not have enough space on their devices to download all assets, even though they do. This happens to me every single time I try to download assets, and it's kind of annoying. Players may see the network error message at various points during gameplay. Checking your network conditions and restarting the app should help resolve the issue. Anyways, that's all we got for this one. All the updates we have, the bug fixes, great stuff. So it's gonna be so fun the next few days when we go out with to do fortresses with the dancing with the dummies fix. It's gonna be a blast. So anyways, let me know what you guys think about these patch notes down in the comments down below. Like the video if you enjoyed all these new updates. Subscribe if you're new to the channel for more Wizards Unite videos in the future, and I will see you guys in the next one.